welcome back to my channel, Loving Your Life with Mama D, and I'm Glenda Davis, aka Mama D. I am on my second day of a 14-day plant-based diet, and I lost a pound already on yesterday. I know some may say, well, that was just water weight, but I am so excited to see what my weight does over these next 2 weeks eating totally plant-based. And you may wonder, what does it mean eating a plant-based diet? Now, I'm not saying vegan, I'm saying a plant-based diet. That means anything that comes from the ground is made from substance from the ground, or can be picked from a tree, a bush, or a plant. Now, we have seen in the plant-based world a lot evolving of making food that looks like meat. We can take beans and oatmeal and nuts and things and put them together with some other grains, and it actually comes out looking just like hamburger meat or beef, a real burger. And it tastes like a burger. You can put enough seasonings in it where it will taste just like a burger. So I have always kind of been like, well, if you want to be vegan, or if you're doing a plant-based diet, why do you want your food to look like an animal? I'm just saying, okay? Something to think about. So, as you ponder over that thought, what I want to do over these next couple of days is minimize the plant-based foods that look like hamburgers and chicken and all that kind of stuff. And I want to stay more to the earthly food, just the plain old colorful, beautiful foods. So here I have, I'm going to bring the camera down a little bit so you can kind of see what's going on here and still see me. These are some things that I bought that I'm going to incorporate into my diet. Now, of course, you have to have some bananas. I always get a smaller banana, and I try to get them relatively green because we know that bananas turn so quickly. But when they are more ripe, they're so much better for your smoothie. Okay, so we have bananas. I have some delicious tangerines. Some people like cooties, some people want oranges, but I chose the tangerines. They're smaller. I think they're quite sweet. Also, some red cabbage. Now, there was a time that I did not really cook with this unless it was in coleslaw. But now I've learned how to cook it thanks to my daughter-in-law, Anya. She taught me a lot about this red cabbage, and it is absolutely delicious. I make it with a little apple cider vinegar and just some basic, a little bit of garlic and salt and pepper, and just cook it on top of the stove. It is absolutely delicious. I couldn't think about having my oatmeal without having my my dates. These last, I just put them in the refrigerator, and they last for I don't know how long. I've had these a while. You got to have you some green onions. Green onions, I think, they're delicate, and they go with almost anything that you're cooking. Can't have a day go by without some dark green. Now, here's the thing. You heard the term, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Well, the darker the vegetable, and that's true. That's true saying, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. And also, the darker your vegetable, the more vitamins and nutrients it has. It's so much better for you. So, broccoli. While we're talking about dark, got to get you some cucumber. And there's nothing wrong with the skin of the cucumber. Also, I have the baby carrots. I also have, and this romaine lettuce is, I think, the best lettuce to have, even though I do have a regular iceberg head of lettuce, but I'm more inclined and I enjoy the romaine lettuce the best. Now, while we're talking about the dark stuff, I want to come over here and I just kind of put together this dark. Now, I had a whole bag of these dark grapes, and this is pretty much all that's left from since last night. These bad boys are so dark and pretty, and just look at that. Don't you want that? These right here are black potatoes. Black potatoes. Of course, an avocado. Now, I have not all my life been on some avocado. I just did not like avocado, but I have learned to like it in my smoothies. Some people put it on salads and everything else, but I'm learning and I'm putting it in my smoothies. These black potatoes are, ooh, I'm gonna have to cut one open just so you can see the middle. And then this is a turnip. I have turnip greens, and I like to cut up some turnips in the greens. And here are my turnips. I probably would get some collard greens also, but these cook up a lot faster. And so these are basically just some turnip greens. I also have green beans. I'll be snapping some. This is something my mom likes to do, snap the beans, and I think I'll let this be her job. Then we have some corn on the cob. I love me some fried corn. And you gotta have you some strawberries, okay? I also picked up some bell peppers, the colorful ones. They just look so pretty. And then I have also a mango. I also may make me some mango tea with this fresh mango. It also works good in the smoothie, or just slice it and eat it. Gotta have my ginger. It also can go in some tea. Baked potato. Bake you a good old potato. Put you some vegan butter on it, honey. Get you some, girl, look, some onions, your butter. I don't do sour cream, but if you, I think they may have the vegan sour cream, but just to eat clean, just have your good old baked potato with some salt, pepper, and some butter. Okay? And then, of course, I got these Honey Crisp apples. And they're small, but they're absolutely delicious. And you can put them in a smoothie or just cut them up and eat them. Let's see. Okay, now, for acid, tomatoes usually break me out, and I already have rosacea. I have an issue with skin. But these seem to not have as much acid as the regular red tomato. So I get these, okay? They're good for your salad. Just do whatever you would do normally with any other. Now, y'all know me, Padel. Now, y'all know that's my favorite. Girl, I can make a meal. These Brussels sprouts, I can make a meal out of these alone. I could eat every last one of these in one setting because I love them just that much. Okay? Now, I think I've gone over everything so far that's on the table. Now, if you bear with me, I'm going to switch over and I'm going to show you some things that are plant-based, that are like your veggie burgers and things like that, and your butter. Also, here, let me show you this real quick. I need to get some, oh yeah. Okay. This is an Ensure, and you see that's plant-based. I found that the other day at Jungle Gyms. Now, if you feel like, now just like today, I haven't eaten all day. I am simply not hungry. I know I need to eat something, but probably the thing I could do is just have this Ensure until I'm ready to eat. I'm going to probably do my Brussels sprouts and maybe some corn and make a cute little plate for tonight. And then, this is used, but This is that crock butter, country crock, plant-based butter. Put that on. It tastes just like your regular butter. I mean, it's so much you can do now with your plant-based diet just to have fun. All these beautiful colors. You got red, orange, green, purples, and oh, and I said I was going to cut into, let me cut into one of these. This is a black potato. And that's the inside. You see that? It looks like an eye or something, doesn't it? So I'm going to be enjoying those. They taste just a little different from a regular potato, but you just cook them just like you would a regular potato. And if you put them in with other potatoes, they will stain them, because when you boil them, the color does get into the water, so it'll stain your other potatoes. So I cook them separately, okay? So in just a few minutes, I'm going to switch all this over, and then I'm going to show you part. I'm so sorry. When I went to put the butter back, I saw my watermelon. This is, I got this at Meijer's. They were buy one, get one free. So they were about $2.50 a piece is how it averaged out. It was wonderfully sweet. My husband was like, girl, this is sweet. Where you get this from? I'm like, Meijer's. So they are, I mean, it's, you would say it was not in season, because usually you don't eat watermelon until like July and August is when it's really good, but that was really good. And then let's not forget just some regular cabbage, okay? And you gotta have your lemon or lime, okay? Now, I think I showed you my turmeric the other day. Juice of my turmeric. If you haven't watched that video, that's one you got to see. But some turmeric and ginger make you an energy shot in your juicer. Okay. All right. So let me go to the next phase, because I want to now show you some of the frozen. Okay, I'm back for part 2. Now, I just ran out to the freezer just to pull a few things to show you what you can get if you are not at the place of just eating vegetables and fruit, and you just want something with a little more variety. I got that for you too. And I would have been remiss to not add these sweet potatoes to my regular produce list, okay? You gotta have you some sweet potatoes. All right, now, let's start with this line of burgers. Having burgers and some good old bread. This is my favorite bread for burgers, okay? Vegan. Now, Gardein has an ultimate burger. This one it's pretty good. It's delicious. I've had it a couple times. Not necessarily one of my favorites, but this is a good one. So, shot for that one by Gardein. I think I got that at Walmart. Dr. Praeger's is pretty much everywhere. This particular one I love better than the one that's more like the vegetables in it. This one is just like a regular hamburger. This is the Emerge chicken patties. I got this on my Kroger haul. I haven't done this yet, but I'm very interested in getting this one going. Okay, that's your veggie chicken patties. Next, from I got this from Aldi's. Okay, this is your earth-grown vegan burger. They are really, really good. You would think that you were eating a hamburger. Good. Less than $5. You gotta have your Beyond Meat. Look at me, I brought 2 of them out because my freezer, I have plenty of these. And this is my favorite. Y'all know this one's the one I gave a number 10. You gotta have some of those. They run about $5. Meijer's, they're a little more expensive. They have been more expensive at Kroger's, but I found my best deal at Meijer's. And then Incognito Meat. This is by Morningstar. That's a pretty, let me see if I can move that over a little bit so you can see how that patty looks. See that? Okay, yeah. That's another good one. So if you want something that's like chicken and burgers, you got it. Almost every store, it's everywhere, everywhere. This one right here, I love to grill, just put it on top of the stove and put this on my salad if I want like a grilled chicken salad. Okay. I think I got this at, I think I got that at Myers, maybe Jungle Gyms, but that is really, really good. And it's probably about 4 servings. If you're just eating it yourself, it's probably about 4 servings in there. Now, that light life. This right here, this sausage. Now what I do, this is frozen, but when I'm ready for this one, I'm taking it out the freezer, sit it in the refrigerator, and in the morning, I put a little extra garlic powder on here, and maybe a little extra seasoning salt. Put it in some grapeseed oil. Gotta have some of that. And honey, it's everything. Okay, there it is. Okay, now, of course, then I went out, when I was out in the freezer, I saw that I did have some butter. This one is avocado. You can get avocado and you can get the olive oil. This one is good. They taste all the same. Okay, now moving into the cheese. You know you can get the cheddar. Cheddar is everywhere. You can even get your mozzarella. Okay. I got this because I was going to do a plant-based lasagna. Now, I was going to make it without tomatoes because of my allergy. I just haven't figured it out yet. I have to kind of get this little science together, but I got this for that. Now, when you're making your smoothies, honey, and this right here is so reasonable. And you put them in the freezer and they last for however long, you know. You have them for a long, long time. This is another favorite with the pineapples. This one has pineapples, strawberries, peaches, and mangoes. Honey, just throw that in on your smoothie with some your ginger and, oh, and I got a few more grains to show you. Spinach, peas, green beans. Get them frozen. They are absolutely wonderful. You can't get it fresh, get it frozen. And then your rice cauliflower. That's another good one. Now, for making smoothies, I recommend you get you some hemp seed. It can be a little costly, but this is what you need in your diet. The minerals and things that are in here, this is what you need. Okay, and then don't forget when you're on do a vegan, you want to do a vitamin B, and let me see what else I have up here. Okay, and then my organic agave. Okay, and I'm trying to think. Oh, I do cranberries. Like I'm doing salad, I do craisins, and oh gee, and that's, oh, and let me show you this. Sorry, I don't mean to show y'all my armpits, but I did a whole thing on this oatmeal. Dollar Tree, honey, this stuff right here is so creamy. It's, trust me, try you some of this. Outrageous. This stuff is good. This is probably my 3rd pack, and it's wonderful. So, with working with that plant-based diet, you can do it. Just get out there and see what you like and what you want, and what you and your body is gonna love you for it. You're gonna feel so much better. And I call this eating clean. You're eating clean, because when you're plant-based, just think of it like this. You're not eating anything that barks, growls, fly, swim, run, jump, bite, or peck, and it can't look at you, and it don't bleed. Okay? No bones. Okay, wait, I'm gonna stop. Okay, Because when you think about it, it make you like, oh, okay, I'm good, I'm good. So there you have it. So today is my second day. If you want to do this, if you start tomorrow or you want to start on Monday, I'll still be going. I'm going to be doing cooking. I'm going to be demonstrating some things all through the week up until my 14 days are up. And if you can, I'm doing this along with Melissa Bailey. Her website and her page is Love for Life. You can go ahead and register for free. She has a lot of interesting things on her page. She encourages you. Beautiful sister out of Springfield, Ohio. Springfield, Missouri. I'm in Ohio. She's in Missouri. But she's a beautiful sister. So, hey, come on and join us. You'll be glad you did. And I'm going to be posting my weight. Hey. God bless you. Listen, if you haven't already done it, subscribe to my channel. Just stop what you're doing right now. Hit that subscribe button. Go and do it today. And like BJ said, when you subscribe, hit that and hit all so you'll get all my notifications. Also leave a comment. I love to hear what you have to say about your plant-based journey. And just give me a like, give me a thumbs up. I'd appreciate it. So just good to have you with me today, and let's do this together. All right. God bless you. Oh, love your life. It's your life, honey. Love it. And you make the best of it. I don't care what come your way, honey. This is your life. Your life. You love it. Make the best of it. And the best way to do that is include Jesus Christ.